Hi, you guys. Happy Monday. As you guys know, I have that injury to my ankle, right? Which I've been following all the rules of the R.I.C.E-REST. Whatever. The algorithm, or whatever it is. You know what I'm trying to say, I hope. I've been laying on the couch for 2 days, and my ADHD has gone insane. Because you can't make me immobile. You can't. You cannot immobilize the ADHD. That's actually how I found out I was ADHD. Because years and years ago, I tore my ACL and PCL. I had a cast from my ankle to my hip bone. You know, when that cast went on, I was basically claustrophobic at that moment. You claustrophobicized me, right? Anyway, I tried to get it off, and it was, you know, hanging, but whatever. Then they called me and said, Diane, you have a torn ACL, PCL, and you cannot remove that cast. Because it was someone on the down low that knew me, right, from the hospital. And they knew I was going to try to take it off. Yada, yada, yada. That's not the point of this story. Somebody gave me a book that said, I'm not lazy, dumb, or stupid, right? Well, that book was like written for me. I did take myself to a psychologist, drug myself with that cast hanging off, and told the lady that I was ADHD and I needed medication. She proceeded to tell me, you know, that she didn't give medication, that I had to go to a psychiatrist. I refused to leave her office, right, until, you know, she got me some medication or, you know, called the police to have me removed. And that's where I was at that time. Eventually, she did find a doctor to see me that would prescribe me medication. So it all worked out in the end, and now I'm medicated. So, but with this whole ankle injury, right? Once again, you got me on lockdown. You got me this boot now up to my knee. But it feels like the inside is a little tight, right? And it's the outside ankle tendons and whatever that are the worst. Potentially the boot size is wrong. And the lady already told me you can't return it when you already got it. So that's where I'm at right now. I know someone that also wears a boot, and she told me I could get hers. I'm hopeful that she does have a size that is a little bigger than mine, because of course mine was in between sizes when I tried it on, right? So now, respecting social distancing, Jeff said he'd pick it up from her. She'd throw it outside for him. He's going to get the boot. And he can throw me the boot from a couple parking spots away, right? So I can try that boot on, because this whole injury is not very fun for me, right? Mentally, it's causing a Covid19 breakdown again. God! Right now, when there's no work and there's no money, it's a little stressful when you just spent $200 on one shoe, right? Okay, you guys, I'm here in the parking lot with Jeff, and we're social distancing, so he has the camera 2 spots over. So he brought me the boot, Jamie's boot, and I've got it on because I want to see the difference. And I did say I'm enjoying the darker shade, right? And another good thing is, my boot that was $200 doesn't have an end, so you're always worried about your toe. This one got a cap. This is a winter boot, right? So, I'll give you an example of how nice it looks.
Walking the runway.
Walking it. Look at that. I'm good to G. Oh. Welcome to social distancing. Say hi to Jeff for me, because he's on the other side. He's closer to you than I am. Hi, you guys. Happy Mental Oil Change Tuesday. That's right. My doctor, he stays open, right? What in the... It's snowing. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. What now? Give me some when I got on my spring jacket. Are you kidding me right now? Is this happening? Just leaving my mental oil change, which was really good. It was a little difficult to walk in with the slush this high. And my boot cap, which is fabulous, actually has a big gap. I had to take it off when I was in there because my toes were soaked. Didn't expect it. I walked in there. He goes, "Are you limping?" I'm like, "Am I limping? You might know everything, but you didn't see this coming." He goes, "Actually, I did. You know, the highest percentage of people with tears, sprains, breaks, you know, that's really one of the first questions I ask when I, meet a client for the first time is how many times you broke a bone." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I couldn't even remember how many I had." How many casts? I'm like an expert on those crutches. Anyway, he said something very interesting that I think might help you guys too, right? Might be a good idea. He said, "Diane, what you need to be doing right now is thinking of something you always wanted to learn and researching it. Do it online. All the things that you thought were boring, this is the time to learn something, right? Something that we never had time for before, which is a really good idea." So I told him, "Yeah, I want to learn how to make money." He can't win them all. Anyway, I love you guys. Be careful. Sanitize, right? Sanitize if you got it. And social distancing and all that stuff that's going to help the world, right? We got to help the world so the world can continue at some point, right? And nobody checked the weather today because really, who was thinking about the weather? I go, "What the hell is this?" Right? He goes, "Well, they were predicting it." I'm like, "Well, who was even bothering listening to the weather?" He goes, "Well, if you have to go somewhere, you look at the weather." Yeah. Always matter of fact, that guy. I love him, though. I love him. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. And just don't give people a hard time, right? Everyone's trying their best. They're doing their best. I love you guys.